Welcome to the SEO.co Search Engine Optimization Podcast. Digital marketing essentials and next level tactics. From offsite and on-site optimization to persuasive selling and everything in between. You'll learn actionable tips on what it takes to outright and outrank your competition. Now, here's your host, Nate Need.
Welcome again to another episode of the SEO.co Search Engine Optimization Podcast. Today we're going to be talking about SEO improvements from an offsite perspective with link building. I know this is a topic that we cover quite frequently here because that's what we do, but we wanted to talk specifically about improving SEO and offsite SEO through building links. And a big part of SEO success really comes down to how many quality links are pointing to your site and where those links come from. Your domain authority or domain rating is dependent on these metrics, but you can't just go out and build links with abandon. Instead, your best bet is to use guest posts, custom written content for external publications that contain a relevant, informative link pointing back to your domain. It's hard to get featured as a guest contributor until you've built up some credibility. So one of the best places to start building links is through guest posts on sites relevant to your industry, such as industry news sites or forums. Additionally, as you gain more experience, respect, and followers in your specific niche, eventually you want to move up higher in authority publications where you'll get more visibility and reach. Niche industry sites give you tons of opportunities to develop relevant content, but their authority scores tend to be on the lower side. Instead, start making pitches to major national players that see hundreds of thousands of visitors a day. It's hard to break into these sources since they have high standards of quality to maintain, but even one link from a landmark source will justify your efforts. And we'll link to the show in the show notes to our ultimate guide for guest blogging as well. In addition, diversifying your inbound link profile is a great thing as you develop relationships as a guest contributor or columnist on relevant publications. You'll see diminishing returns from the value of each new link you acquire from any specific publication. You probably don't need more than 3 or 4 links from any single publication from an SEO perspective, though there are still benefits to having more links if they're driving referral traffic. That's why it's a good idea to seek new publication sources in order to diversify your link profile. Additionally, you want to build links on key pages. So some pages of offsite sources are able to pass more authority than others. For example, getting featured on the blog of a noteworthy achievement, and you'll earn substantial authority that way. But you get even more SEO value or link juice, as it's referred to, if you're featured on a partner's page or if you have an entire page dedicated to your brand. Building links on more prominent, important pages can help you squeeze more page rank flow out of every link you build. Focus your inbound links on key pages. Authority actually exists on both the domain and page level. A link pointing to a specific page on your site will pass authority to your domain overall, but also to that specific page. If you're interested in getting higher rankings for one specific page of your site, you can use this as your advantage by funneling many of your links to that page. For example, if your products or services yield significantly higher ROI or conversion rates, you can focus your SEO efforts on that product or service by building more links to it and its corresponding page URL on your website. If you do this too excessively, though, it might appear unnatural to Google, so be sure to mix it up plenty. Finally, utilizing appropriate anchor text. Anchor text is that feature of the embedded hyperlink in your site. It used to be a huge deal before Google Panda update in 2011. Anchor text manipulation was rampant because it worked so well. In those days, to get the most out of your link, you'd embed at least one keyword in your anchor text. Today, this could still theoretically be beneficial, but to a much lesser degree. Aside from that, it's actually the number one way Google identifies link spam, so we recommend avoiding it altogether. Having too many links with unnatural anchor text, such as anchor text that includes a keyword in it, is the easiest way for Google to identify rank manipulation and can quickly earn you a devastating penalty that can be extremely difficult to recover from. It's far more important to ensure your anchor text flows naturally in the context of the article. Besides assuming you're building links through content marketing, like I recommend in the SEO link building guide that we have on our website, then you'll not only be dealing with Google catching your fishy anchor text, you're dealing with real editors at the publications with whom you're working. Many of them are trained to look out for manipulative anchor text. And if they see something suspicious, they could either refuse to publish your content, remove your link, or refuse to work with you at all. Make sure you utilize the no-follow tag strategically. If you're guest posting regularly, you'll find that guest posting has a ton of advantage unrelated to SEO, including passing referral traffic and building your brand awareness and reputation. If you're interested in doing more guest posting but don't want to spam links back to your site for fear of being accused of exchanging links, rely on the no-follow tag. Additional tags have been added of late, which Google has indicated are similar to no-follow, such as UGC or sponsored. And these tell Google not to consider the link as a vessel of authority. You can also use the no-follow tag in your site to link to external sources without Google associating you with those sources. In addition, consider your link velocity. The rate at which your piece of content or page earns links over time is referred to as link velocity. For example, the typical link velocity for a standard piece would be high velocity in the beginning as links rush in. An average velocity over a few days, followed by a slow taper of links as the piece begins to age. If your content doesn't have a link inbound velocity, Google is less likely to consider it as a trending or timely popular piece, and thus less likely to rank in search results. What it means is that you should focus on promoting your content extensively after publication so it can earn as many links and as quickly as possible. For help, see Content Unleashed. Our Content Unleashed guide. Thanks for joining us on this episode. We hope you liked some of the input that we have here. We will be doing another episode revolving around link building for improving website SEO in a future time. We hope you enjoyed this. Please let us know, like, subscribe, and let us know what topics you'd like to see in the future.
Thank you for joining us on the SEO.co podcast. We appreciate your time. Be sure to rate, review, and subscribe to the show, and visit SEO.co for more resources based on today's topic, as well as access to more podcast episodes to help you improve your site's long-term SEO success.